Golden Apple Foundation is an organization that prepares teachers to be highly effective in schools of need throughout Illinois and New Mexico. Our scholars and our accelerators address the teacher shortage by meeting students where they're needed the most, with the skills to help them be successful. Dr. Janice Jackson is so deserving of this award. This is the Impact Award. It's the Golden Apple Foundation's opportunity to recognize somebody who has uniquely brought together multiple resources in a way to impact thousands of lives.
I've never met anyone more driven than Janice. Equality and opportunity are important to her because of her lived experiences. She was a student at CPS. She was a teacher. She was a principal, district leader, and now CEO of Hope Chicago. In every aspect of education in the city of Chicago, she's lived it. There is a certain level of impact and authenticity and perspective that she has that no one else can say they have. And I think, she is a perfect example of what happens when people in this city are given the opportunities to be great.
We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment, and this is where we grew up. There was 2 bedrooms, my mom and dad's room, and then for the 5 kids, it was our room. So if you have 5 siblings in one room, that's probably not bigger than a shoebox. You learn about picking orders, and you learn about fighting for your rights, or just overall personality and desire to succeed. I think she took every roadblock in her way as a challenge that she was meant to overcome. And I think that's what helped propel her to where she is today.
She's just a force. She's a force, and she's a fierce force. And Janice is probably one of the most savviest people I've ever met. She was a CPS teacher. She's a CPS principal. She's a CPS mom. She was CEO of Chicago Public Schools. And so she really looks out for kids in every sense of the words.
I met Janice when she was in her 20s as a young teacher. And I remember her in her 20s saying to me, I want to be superintendent of Chicago Public Schools. When she became superintendent, she said, you see, I told you. And I said, you sure did.
How I would describe Janice, and it's so much fun for me to describe her because she's such an amazing human. She's bold, she's courageous, she's kind. I've never heard Janice raise her voice. That's not how she leads. She doesn't lead by fear. She leads by inspiration. She leads by engaging people. She leads by emboldening people through her vision. The way I met Janice is through a pop-up from the Tribune on an app on my phone. I was thinking about starting Hope Chicago, and on my phone, a little alert popped up that said, Janice Jackson was not renewing her contract as the superintendent of Chicago Public Schools. And at that minute, I knew exactly who our leader was. Janice and I both believe that talent is equal and opportunity and access is not.
Janice Jackson is really unique. She's rare in the sense that in leading a team of first responders, she's always going into the crisis and going straight through it to get results anyway and thrive. Think about what Janice has been through in the field of education in the last few years. She has successfully competed against contextual dynamics that almost seem insurmountable at times. But that's when true leadership comes out, and Janice exemplifies that leadership. Janice, congratulations. You deserve this.
Janice, congratulations on receiving the Golden Apple Impact Award. You are so deserving of this award, and I couldn't be happier for you.
We're so very proud of you on receiving this Impact Award. I can't think of a better person who deserves it. You are definitely making an impact out here, not only in our local community, but across this great nation.
Janice, as a Golden Apple board member, as a colleague, and more importantly, as your friend, congratulations on this recognition. There's no one more worthy to receive it. And certainly, don't forget those who help keep you out of trouble. Thanks, and I hope you have a great night.
Congratulations, sister girl. Nobody deserves this any more than you.
Janice, congratulations. I am so proud of you as a friend and a partner and leader in this educational community. Thank you for everything you've done for our city.